Hello, YouTube. I'm here to talk about the Michael Jackson documentary show that I viewed. And I'm going to say this much is that, I'm just going to get straight down to the point. Not going to waste too much time. But I think it's just all a bunch of lies. I think it's all a bunch of lies because, I feel like out of all these years, out of all this time, you decide to speak up. And that's what got R. Kelly, Bill Cosby. You got people that been molested and been raped before. And they wait years and decades to come up and say, hey, I want to say something about it. If I got raped or molested or whatever the case is, and I was young, I understand, okay, at the time, even at 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, you can go to your parents and say, hey, this person has touched me, this person has did this to me, or this person has did that to me. But when you wait until you 50 or 35, 40, 50 years old to say, hey, this person has did this to me and I want justice. I don't even see how the law even could work. Can even, lock a person up just because here it is, I'm 38, 39 years old and I've been molested or something like that when I was 10. You know what I mean? And evidently, my mother have always taught me somebody touching you in an inappropriate way, then you need to go and tell somebody. Why would these children or why would these girls or whoever, these women who claim that they've been raped or molested, how come they didn't go tell nobody? Even when they was able to go tell somebody, why didn't they go tell nobody? Why didn't they share that then? Why wait and say, hey, I'm grown and life has moved on 10 times fast for me to just say, hey, let me cut up and let me go say something. But I guess times is hard and you need a little money. You know what I mean? So that's when they go after these celebrities and claim that they've been raped or they've been molested or whatever the case is. Real talk. You can't get no more realer than that. And then the law say, hey, well, let's go lock up that celebrity. And I guess they in on the money too. Let's go lock up that celebrity. Let's go get them. It's not right. It's not right whatsoever. And, I was just telling myself, like even with Bill Cosby, with R. Kelly, Michael Jackson, whatever. They pedophiles. They this and they that. Well, what about the parents? In each situation, well, except for Bill Cosby's situation, but as far as R. Kelly, as far as Michael Jackson, where were the parents? If I have a child, my child is always with me. I don't care who you are. You could be Michael Jackson. You could be Mickey Mouse. You could be Minnie Mouse. You could be Donald Duck. I don't care. Where are the parents? Did they just, hey, we're just going to drop you off over Michael Jackson's house and I'm going to go and I'm going to be somewhere doing whatever the heck I want to do. Kind of like babysitter like. The R. Kelly, those girls, where were their parents? How did they get to R. Kelly house? Even if you know a person is a pedophile, these parents are well-rounded. They know about Michael. They know about R. Kelly. So why would you take your innocent children and push them off on these celebrities when you know how they are? If they are that way. Huh? But everybody wants to blame the celebrity. It's a money bag thing. It's a money thing. It's all about money. It's not about the person. Children are getting molested and touched on every day. Some still is to this day. And nothing is being done about it. Do you have to be a celebrity in order for that person that's been molested to get help these days? So this is what I'm saying, people. I just wish they just quit putting out documentaries about these celebrities that been touched on, or I mean, well, not celebrities, but these people been alligated or whatever. Trying to use this word, but these people that been these allegations against these celebrities, or for these celebrities are touching on or sexual assaulting these people. 30, 40, 50 years, 60 years later. Free Bill Cosby. Free that man. He's 80 years old, for heaven's sakes. What can he do? Whatever that was done, I feel like it was done. Whether it was wrong or whether it was in the right, it was done. Why lock him up now? Money. Money. And that is so sad that things have to go the way that they go. But that's just not right. It's not right at all. And by all means, I tell anybody, it's not right. Don't do that. Don't do that to these people. Anybody can come along. Any celebrity. And then, like I say, it's all about money. And like you'll think, okay, these people will see this. They will see it. They will, recognize it and see that, no, they're not trying to see it at all. Not at all. And like I say, anybody out here that say, well, you just condoning sexual assault, you just condoning sexual abuse, child abuse or whatever, you just condone. No, I do not. Matter of fact, it ain't got nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that. But what it does have something to do with is when you taking these celebrities and taking them through the wire on account of what people say. Hell, I can come along and say I was sexually assaulted and raped by R. Kelly, or by Michael Jackson, or by Stevie Wonder, or by Jamie Foxx, or by anybody, and get paid. But why would you want to do that? Why would I want to do that? That is not the way. That is not the get rich quick scheme that we need to be trying to do with these celebrities, because they are getting their lives taken from them. I don't care how wealthy they are. They paid the way. They paid the way to do what they've been doing. Whether, like I said, whether it was true or not. I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't dare do it like that. No. No, it's not right. It's not right. But I just wanted to say that, I watched the Michael Jackson thing, and I just, in my heart, I just felt so bad for that man, because half and half that he was putting himself through these changes, half that he allowed the enemy to come in and put him through these changes. The other half, it was done by other people. Even though I love children, but if I know that I'm famous and I got money and I got all this stuff, I got a Neverland, I got a big ranch, I got a big house, I got ice creams, I got everything, I would have plenty of kids there. But it's just a limit to whether you have those kids around you, how you have kids around you. And like I say, when you're a celebrity and you dealing with a lot of kids and stuff like that, like I say, and predominantly those kids were white. And like I said, I'm not being racist. I didn't see I think the whole time I watched Michael coming up, those kids was white. I mean, I look at kids are kids. Whether you're white, black, purple, blue, pink, doesn't matter. Kids are kids. But to hear those parents, one parent was even saying that she glad that he died so he won't have to hurt those children anymore. What? I am too done. I am too done. That was wrong. That was wrong. You don't be glad somebody's dead. You don't know what happened. Those same adult boys that's adults today, they lie. They lie. They lie. I didn't know Michael personally. I never met him. I wish I would. I wish I did. I still like to meet Janet Jackson though. I love her. That is my girl. I just love her. I wish I could meet her. I wish one day I can meet Janet. If I can meet Janet, that would be my world. Just to spend a few hours with her, you know what I mean, and to talk with her. I probably would be so shy, but yeah, I love her. I love Janet. But you know, and like I said, the whole Jackson family, I know that they are the sweetest people. I know that they are the sweetest people ever. So, and I know that, like I said, I didn't, you know, I think where Michael's life had flipped upside down is where, you know, you can't do what you want to do. I don't care how much money you got. You know, and I know he had real people in his family to speak up and to talk to him and to let him know, you know what I mean, you can't continue to do this. You know, you was already, you know, shy one eye from going to jail. You know what I mean? So you can't keep doing it. You just can't keep doing it. And the poor man, you know, he gave his all. He gave his all. And I think, you know, sometimes you just have to slow your lifestyle down. Even with all the money in the world, you know, you have to slow your lifestyle down. You have to ask God, you know what I mean, what is right? What is right? Because people can make so much allegations against you and get you so caught up. I mean, trust me, I've been through that before. Believe it or not, I've been through that before, where I was young, trying to make money, and I was in high school, and I was like, okay, well, let me, you know, babysit and try to make some extra money. And so one of the neighbors, which I was really cool with, we got along like that. And her and her husband wanted to go out, and they wanted to you know, spend some time together. So she said, well, hey, you know, I need a babysitter. So I was like, okay, well, you know, it was around tax time. So, you know, I'm trying to make some money. So I said, okay, then you know, she know I love children. I got nieces and stuff of my own. They love me dearly. And I practically raised them. So, you know, I ended up babysitting for the kids and had fun with them, and we jumped around and we played and we ate, and turned to find out she was abusing her kids, which I kind of knew about it, but I didn't speak up on it, but I knew about it. So she was abusing her kids, and her kids would love when I come around. They do. They was like, oh my God, you treat us so much better than our mom. And I'd be like, really? That's your mom. Why would you say that? So yeah, so they would tell me we treat you so much better. You treat us so much better. So I was like, okay, well, you know, I just went on throughout my babysitting gig. So when I got home, like I say, somehow before the parents got home, the TV had broke. And she said, oh, he said, please don't tell my mom. Don't tell my mom. She's going to get me. Don't tell my mom. I said, don't worry. I got your back. I got your back. So the mom and dad walks in, and I say, you know, they say, what's wrong with the TV? And I say, well, it flicked off. So she was like, oh, no. I know one of them had broke my TV. I said, no. I said, the TV just flicked off. So next thing you know, she gets out a belt, stitch, a cord, or whatever she could think to whoop these children with, and she whooped them. So like I said, the long story short, the very next day they end up arresting the dad and arresting the mom. So one of her sisters was so frightened for her going to jail or prison or whatever, she put the blame on me and said I had beat the boys. But like I say, and when I went to court, that's when the boys was old enough to speak up for me. They were old enough to speak up. They said, no, she's a great babysitter. She's a great babysitter. She did everything. She cooked for us. She let us watch movies. We danced, and she's a great babysitter. It wasn't her fault. And the jury said, well, the judge said, well, point to who abused you, and he pointed to his own mom and dad. And he started crying, and that was hurtful towards me, because, like I say, children will lie. I'm not saying all of them won't tell the truth. Some of them will, some of them won't. But just know children will lie. And like I said, you have to be careful these days who children you have around you, who, because like I say, people will do stuff to their children, and then they should know they asking you to babysit, and then the children's going through all kind of hell and high water. So yeah, so definitely you want to be careful. Want to be careful as possible as far as dealing with people's children. Exactly, because it could be really just something. And like I said, that's something that I think Michael Jackson maybe should have took note of, is dealing with other people's children. Definitely. Well, yo, I just want to tell this, my opinion about the Michael Jackson documentary. On that note, how I felt. Like I said, I felt like, he was a good guy. I believe that he was, and that he really loved children, and that he, but I think everything just went about it different, because the children probably wasn't thinking of money, but I know the parents was definitely thinking of cha-ching. So, I'm not going to watch any more of it, and you just have to let stuff like that rest. There's nothing else can be done with that situation. Nothing else can be done with it. So you just have to just let it rest. So if Michael, if he is out there, if he's alive, or if he is passed on to the next life, or whatever the case is, I just hope that, he's living the most comfortable life that he could live in peace, because it's nothing like peace. If you can't have peace at home, you're going to have it in the afterlife. So I'd rather have mine at home and the afterlife. So definitely, but nice time. I hope everything is well. Be blessed, of course, and peace out.